Hey everyone, it's Ryan back with episode number 8, and we have just been called up to the AAA minors. So we're now on Buffalo Bisons. So we're still underneath the Toronto Blue Jays bracket, but we've been called up to the AAA minors, and it's only June. Which means we're only going to get better. Our next game, as it says, June 7th, which is right there at Louisville, I believe. And so we'll see teams going. Last team that I was on, the Fisher Cats, we were tied for first in our division and then I got called up, so I can't tell you how they're doing now. I don't know if I'm still going to be playing the All-Star game for that league or not, even though I had the most votes, as we had talked about. But now we're up to the AAA, which means a little bit more money. So let's see how our team is one position back. Now for ourselves, let's look at our locker room. Obviously nothing there to tell us. So when we left, we had a 61% average, and our career earnings so far is 10,573, which would be how much money you're making. So there's our achievement record, or our resume so far. So pretty good, especially when we got moved up. And it was no surprise really, because, well, we were adjusted before. Now we're not adjusted. But you look at the AAA, his adjusted even is less than ours, our normal, and these guys are down below. So one of them's been moved down to Double A, and I got moved up. I'm not sure which one went which way, but there you have it. Soon enough we'll be up at the top. So let's play our first game against the Louisville Bats. We're starting as 5th place. It's our first AAA game. We'll see how we do. We were so close to having 40 games straight of hits.
International League action just a few moments away, but as final preparations are being made, let's get a look at tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Ryan Bull is in that spotlight, and it's an exciting day for him, to be sure, as he makes his AAA debut in this one.
Yeah, this should be a fun yet nerve-filled day for him. You know, he wasn't a top draft pick, so he really had to prove himself at the lower levels to earn this promotion, so he should be proud of himself. Obviously, though, he ultimately wants to make it to the major leagues. But for now, I'm sure he's excited to show what he can do against some stiffer AAA competition. Who knows? If he continues to impress, maybe he'll be playing in the show before too long.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Time for baseball of the AAA variety, as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, Game 4 of this 4-game weekend set between the Buffalo Bisons and the Louisville Bats.
So we're above the 500 average.
And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale.
But hopefully with me on the team, we can bring it up a little bit better. So Kevin Pillar's is here.
Take a look at the two starting pitchers.
Remember I was talking about Kevin Pillar,
here.
that he must got moved up? So he has. But he still hasn't been moved up to the main Toronto Blue Jays team yet. So alright, our first time at bat. We have 2 out and 2 on.
Ryan Bull will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first.
Alright, so this is nervous. You can feel the vibration in the
Now the first pitch. First pitch
into
has
the
him
ball.
dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
There's vibration in the controller, so saying my buddy, my guy is nervous.
Yeah, and the
It's his
pitching
first
really
time
let him
up.
down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Swing and a line drive. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
A little late, but that's okay. We're 1-1.
Here's the 1-1. And he'll take
Oh, that
a
was a
strike.
strike. Holy shit.
It's 1-2.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Hammered the
No,
other way
that's
to
gonna
deep
be
right
shit.
field.
That's gonna be shit. Our first,
And he will
yeah.
get there to make the
First
running
bat
play,
was
and
shit.
That will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score.
all right.
Ryan Bull will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. First offering on the way. And the 4th inning will open.
And again, another shitty
Short. Throw to
hit.
first in time, 1 gone here
So
in
our
the
first
4th.
game's not doing too well. Our average for the AAA is shit at the moment, but it's only been 2 bats. So we'll see if we can do just something now.
Ryan Bull will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
A little late.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit on the ground.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, and he can't come
That's
up with
an
it.
error.
And he'll have no play as he reaches
So
first
that will
base
still
safely.
put us at a 0.
And how about that, guys? He just tallied his first hit in AAA. A nice moment.
Oh, maybe
as we
not.
See the ball being tossed into the dugout there.
Yep, that's very exciting for him, no doubt about it. No, but as a minor leaguer, your goal is to be a major leaguer. So while he'll take this knock, he's got to keep his eye on the ultimate prize, the show.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Are we any good at being able to steal here?
The 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens,
Let's try this. Let's see what we can do. Can we get there? Yes. Our first steal at AAA. And it worked.
Yeah, and I figured this was just a matter of time with 2 outs. You figured if he could get himself into scoring position, then a base hit could tie this ball game. And now they're going to have that opportunity as he makes it there safely.
All right. Come on, buddy. Come on.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're
We got another
guys
steal,
off
and that was a
balance,
walk.
you're letting your defense help you. You don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Justin Smoke will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
Oh, he's
And I
in
think that's
AAA
in the
too.
back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
Come on, Justin. Come on.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
All right, bring me home, Justin. Bring me home.
Once again, a 3-2. This ball's grounded foul.
Keeps hitting early. Adjust your timing a little bit. Go a little bit
Full count
later.
offering on its way.
Oh,
Stays
not
alive
that
here as
late.
This is foul off to the right.
Come on, bring me home.
Pitch one more time. And he
Ah,
struck him
shit.
out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over.
All right, another try. We're down by 2.
Ryan Bull will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7.
We're on the other side now.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch here
And
is popped a
crap.
mile high into the air. This is way up there, but playable on the infield. Hassan is there, and the side is retired. Kareem Rivera will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
So we're not doing very good
Ryan
here.
Bull will work now on
1
getting
for
that tying
4.
run home from second.
But maybe we can bring up our average over the game, courses of the game.
Now the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Come on, give me something good.
Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. But a foul ball.
Bit
1-1.
too early.
Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And no chance on
Good,
the throw
good,
here as he
good.
reaches first easily.
Hey, any way you can keep this game
They
alive,
got some
you've
good
got
speed
to
there.
take it. You know, it's just an infield single, but at least you keep that line moving up for one more hitter.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball heading for the alley. Outfielders give chase.
Come on,
but
come on,
they're
there
not
we
gonna
go.
get there. It's down for extra bases. Around third.
Here we go. Here we're going to win.
And he is in safely as well. A huge at-bat there. They've turned this game upside down and lead it now by a run.
Wow. You're an out away from getting out of here with a hard-fought, one-run victory. Now, all of a sudden, you might get out of here with a hard-fought, one-run loss. And this game can change on a dime sometimes, and it looks like this is a
Now
good
we just got to
example
keep
right
them from getting any.
Ryan Denick will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
There's a couple more. Oh. And it's a tie game. We're in the 10th.
Alberto De La Cruz will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Okay, I got to be ready for
Now the
steal.
1-1 pitch. Runners off for second. And
Shit.
This one gets away. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it.
I hit the button too
Well,
soon.
they are definitely serious about ending this ball game right here and now. He bravely takes second base here on the stolen base, and he represents the winning run out there in scoring position now.
And they won.
Nobody out.
Oh, well, our first game didn't go our way, but we're at a 50% average. Oh, no. No, we're not. 2 for 5. So we're at a
So a good job of collectively swinging
40%
the bats in this
average.
one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
All right, let's go to our next game. Hopefully we do better against the next team. So we hit our milestones, first at bat and first hit. And we're at 400, which is still pretty decent if you ask me. 400's not bad. The only question is, can we maintain it? So here we got some catching. I've never done a catching one, so we'll have to see. Okay, so don't expect to see anything amazing because I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so there we go. All right. So even close as oh, we got that. Wow, you got one on actually on the spot. Oh, I moved. My bad. Alright. Up at top. Well, if you're going to put it in the dirt, it's going to be pretty hard for me to get it. So we did okay. We got bronze. That was my first time doing a catcher one. So got us some points. 50 points probably. But let's go on and play our first game or our second game. And we're against not sure who this is. This is Scranton Rail Riders. I don't know what the WB stands for. So we're still in second, 1.5 games back. So we got some work to do here.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Buffalo Bisons. And before we get on with things here this evening, a look at the two starting lineups we'll see featured.
So we're starting
tonight.
fourth.
And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there.
Looks like a nice stadium. All right. Time for us to do something
Ryan
good.
Bull will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
All right,
First
give me
offering
something
on
good.
the way. Now a hard hit ball
There we
back
go.
up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
That's always good, a base hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
All right, our turn again. We're up by 3.
Ryan Bull makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
It's a decent position. A little bit higher would be better.
Swing and a miss on
Oh, that was way out.
strike
What
one.
the hell was I
And
doing
for
there?
as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Hammered the other way. to
Oh,
deep
that's
right
not going to
field.
be good.
And he's going to have
Too
room to
high.
put this one away, and that's the first out.
This has just been a rough day for this
Too
guy so
high,
far
not
in
enough
this one.
speed.
Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
Sorry about the scruffling sound. My nose is just running a
Ryan
little bit.
Bull will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. First pitch coming. Oh, and this one is hit a
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Racing back to center fielder, but that'll be off the wall in right center.
Our first double. Here we go.
Started the home 6th with a leadoff double.
Well, that didn't take long to get a man into scoring position. And quite truthfully, he's probably a little bit unlucky that he's not touching third and home here as well. No waiting for a pitch here. He jumps on that very first pitch of the inning and nearly drives it out of here.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch
Bye-bye,
all that
Arrow.
poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Ariel,
Jim Miller
however you pronounce
take
your name.
over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 73, Jim Miller.
All right, Justin,
Smoke
bring me
will be
home.
The first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Driven the other way out to deep left field. And that one's out.
Oh, there.
What another nickel in the merry-go-round.
His first
This one is
successful
getting
hit is a
ugly.
home run. Good for you, Justin.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
And now
And
it's
if
up
he
to
was
Kevin.
guessing up there, he was guessing right because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
All right.
Ryan
Bases
Bull
loaded,
stayed in now
no one out.
following the home run, and you wonder if
We're at
that
a
losing
500.
streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
All signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The next pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Tipped off too high a bit.
The 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his
Come on,
way
give me
into
something good.
another
Give me
good
something
hitter's
good.
count.
Right in the middle.
It's not unrelated either. When you're going good at
Oh,
the
what the
plate,
hell am I doing there?
usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. 1 run scores.
Why aren't you going to third, buddy?
The second run will score as well. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. Justin Smoke will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Smoke waiting on the 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. 4 runs here in this half inning. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Come on,
But
give
this
me a
will be
wild pitch.
foul, so
Give
they'll
him
do
a
it
wild
again.
pitch.
3-2. Full count offering on its way. Boy, really making him work now as the 7 is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Do a wild pitch on the 4th.
Another full count pitch home. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. Chris
All right,
Martin
time for
come on
another
now in a
pitcher.
mop-up role to he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Kevin Pillar will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Come on, Kevin, don't be the first one out.
Put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Softly hit and a little floater out towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Oh, that was close.
Ramon Santiago will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Close mistake by me.
3-2. Here
I
it
lucked
comes.
out on.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side. But this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. That's hard.
There we go, there we go.
And that is through into center field, a base hit.
And I'm home again. All right, 10-0, 2 out,
Ryan
1 on base.
Bull. We'll see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far.
Ryan Bull.
See what we can do here.
Now here's the first pitch, and this is lined right back.
Crappy, but it worked.
By into center field for a base hit.
Sometimes when you're aggressively minded at the plate, you don't always have to get a strike to hit the ball hard. I mean, I don't think this pitch is even in the strike zone, but he still manages to square it up well and drive it for a base hit.
There's game. So we got 4 out of 5. Brought our average up. Pretty good.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Our final
So can't complain about that. 1 RBI.
He was really in
A double.
control the whole way through.
And 4 out of 5.
Really got into trouble a few times.
How about we play one more game before we end this episode? Pretty good, don't you think? Alright. So we're playing now Charlotte Knights. We had another night off. And we have a 600 average. After 2 games.
International
Or
League
3
action
games.
just a few moments away, but as final
2 games.
preparations are being made, let's get a look at tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Ryan Bull will be our man to watch, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. Well, that performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show.
All right, so our third game and
Time
the
for baseball
triples.
of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Charlotte Knights and the Buffalo Bisons.
So we're borderline win-lose kind of thing.
And before we get too much
Nothing
further,
great.
here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener.
So we'll be starting 5th.
And let's also get a brief look at our 2 starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there.
5-3 and 6-3. So this is a question about who will win. They both kind of have good stats.
Carlos Sanchez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Oh, and he runs up and gets a good one down.
Stand up, stand up.
And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this.
I don't know why it
one
wouldn't let me run after it, but whatever.
I tell you, when it's done right, it looks so easy. I mean, this ball is put down almost.
So still nothing, one out, one on first. So be ready for a steal.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side.
What am I doing?
Smoke is
Come on.
over now, and he's got it for out
Where am I
number 2.
running? Why am I running?
Yeah, might have been looking for the hard stuff. You know, maybe a fastball middle in. You know, instead they drop a curveball on him, and it really.
All right, here's our first chance.
Leading off for the Bisons.
We got one RBI.
Bull will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Now the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
Just if it was a little bit sooner.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second.
And we're out.
And a good throw gets him, one gone.
All right, we got bases loaded. 3-0 for us. No one out.
A shot now to really open this one up in the early going.
See what we can do here.
First offering on the way. Well hit. But
Come on, come on. Aw, crap.
It's a foul ball.
A bit too early. That would have been a beauty. First ground slam, that would have been great.
Now the pitch. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side.
Damn it.
Caught out there at second base. And that's allowed out number 1.
Well, tough break right there with the bases loaded. He made good contact on that pitch. Great contact.
All right.
I mean, he waffled this thing.
We got to
Fortunately,
hit
he
something
right
good.
At somebody, or that might have been 2 runs. The old dreaded atom ball.
There we go, there we go. And our first home run in the Triple A's.
Another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. And there it is. With that swing of the bat, he's collected his first Triple-A home run. A nice moment for him, I'm sure.
You got that right, Matt. You know, there's nothing quite like circling the bases after driving the ball right out of the yard. And, you know, before he lays his head down tonight, he's going to replay that at-bat in his head over and over. He's one of their top prospects, you know, so this organization is going to look for a lot more of that from him.
What a great hit. We almost had it earlier, but there we go. We finally got it. All right.
Pete Nix will step in. He doubled
Time
and
for
later
some catching
scored his
action.
last time. He's ready. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put
There we
this
go.
one
We
away
got
in
it.
Foul territory for the second out.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. You know, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, you know, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
All right, another try at this.
Ryan Bull will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
See if we can do it again.
First pitch coming. First pitch of the AB is
And it's no good. It's too high.
Center.
But we'll run it away.
Wait on it. And
Yeah.
that's out number 2.
And Justin gets a home run after me. And that's a win for us. So we only got 1 hit out of 4. So our average isn't as great as it was in the doubles, but
in this one, but if we had to single out one
that's
guy
expectable.
who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
So there's
I
our
think
first
all
card
things
as a
considered,
AAA.
This was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree. He made the biggest impact out there.
Having one hit, the only hit being our home run. I don't know if it was the best, but they say so.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Bisons, 10 runs on 9
All right,
hits.
so that's
No errors.
3 games. Pretty good for our first episode as in the Triple A's.
3 runs,
And I'll see you guys next time.
no